I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. German Marquez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
So now here is Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
First pitch. 2-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Blue skies forecasted this afternoon. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
It's down, and their first hit of the new campaign is going for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
At the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. Previous history with German Marquez, he's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No one out with a runner at second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Betts rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
To second for one, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cody Bellinger comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here now is Will Smith.
The catcher, Will.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
2-0 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. First pitch of the AB on its way.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies nothing. Now at the plate is Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second,
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass to baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. No balls and a strike to count. Kershaw's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pollock has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies nothing. And stepping in, Chris Taylor. Previous history with German Marquez. 2 hits in 7 tries. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hit hard toward the right side, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
In now, Clayton Kershaw, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Welker is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. After it is Blackmon, but this will land untouched. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Julian Fernandez is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Here's Corey Seager,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 0-1. Turner at second with 2 down. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Pulled toward right center field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies nothing. Leading off the inning, it'll be Trevor Story, and they could use a spark from him here.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time. Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 0 for 4. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting 6th, the center fielder.
And the pitch.
Ian.
As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Will Smith. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Welker waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 11.
1 out, runner at first. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. From the stretch.
Counts 1-0.
Pollock, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Next up is Max Muncy as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's fouled away. Pollock stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
The count now at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Chris Taylor, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A man at third with 1 away. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies nothing. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, Colton Welker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
1-0.
And he misses again. 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-1. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
Batting 9th, the pitcher.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Colton Welker has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Julian Fernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Rockies are down quietly. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there. 2-0.
Here's the pitch, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. A ball and a strike.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
At the plate now, Justin Turner,
as he'll send a ground ball down to third.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league juego.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA, but they're still in control, 7-0. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 19.
In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. He bounced out last time up. Here's the pitch.
He swings and lines it to left.
And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down by a touchdown. So here's Cody Bellinger. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Down the first baseline. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Next to hit is Will Smith. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bellinger gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2.
Story brings it in.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. And he fouls this one off. 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Grounded to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away. Up next, Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last AB.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matt.
Taylor swings, and a ball hit well to left. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider.
Wow, grand slam on opening day? That's gotta feel good. Can't get off to a better start to your season. They're going nuts in the dugout, and I don't blame them. This could be an omen for great things to come from this guy and this squad.
Robert Stevenson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Stevenson.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Stevenson, a former Cincinnati Red, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the 0-1. Way to get dirty. The throw. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Trevor Story stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Story stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. Fouled away. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So two are gone in the Rockies half of the fifth. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-1 to him now. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The catcher, number 35.
Now it'll be Elias Diaz, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Colorado. They trail in this one 11-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Justin Turner. First offering on its way, and that misses for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. This is foul right side. Two one. Here it is. 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball four, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the sixth. So the next to bat will be Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Grounded down the third baseline. The 1-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Going back is the center fielder to the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The left fielder, A.J.
Now at the plate here is A.J. Pollock. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Blackman going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Tyler Kinley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Max Muncy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he fouls this one off. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 1-2.
Ball, that's too high.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. A little bouncer. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. Welker has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now is Chris Taylor. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. From the belt, the pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Pollock stands at second with 2 gone. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Two and one after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. He's fallen behind now, 3 and 1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Here's Mookie Betts, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Desmond is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Dodgers lead it 16-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Colton Welker. First pitch on the way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Count even at 2-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Ready with another 2-2. Got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Chris Owings will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Striding in for the Rockies, Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still 16-0. Carlos Estevez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch on its way. Justin Turner is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 3-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop,
And now in the box, Corey Seager. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. Way gone. Out to the tree farm. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
the center fielder, number 35.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 8. The 0-1 delivery. Hit well towards the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
Next, it'll be Will Smith. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. Here's the pitch. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Got him to go down swinging there. Will Smith goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
A.J. Holland.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollard. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses 2-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. Dodgers out in front 18-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
The second baseman, number 1.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Here it is on 3-1. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And now here is C.J. Cron looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. First offering on its way.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Kershaw comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Ian Desmond is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Kershaw now on 1-1, and it's fouled away. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Colton Welker, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. From the stretch. And there's ball 2 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Blackman at third. Story over at second. Desmond on at first with 2 down. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 18. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. He's set. Here it comes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 0-1 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on the way. Ball 1.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Very high, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Blackman's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 22.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He doubled home a pair his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-2. Grounded to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jose Brusino will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
From the stretch.
0-1.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Garrett Hampson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up, and it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Now batting, shortstop.
Trevor Story steps in now. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. The Dodgers lead it 18. Michael Givens enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 16.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in Mookie Betts. In his career against this pitcher, he brings a .353 batting line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 21.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Justin Turner waits on deck. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Into the box, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One out, nobody on. Grounded weakly toward third. And there are two away now. Corey Seager stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Dodgers down in order. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Striding in is C.J. Cron, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And another foul ball. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The center fielder, Ian.
Stepping in next, Ian Desmond. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Muncy in foul ground. And no one will track it down. Desmond swings a bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Blake Trinan is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 49, Blake.
To the plate now, Elias Diaz, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle, scooped up, and this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Into the box now, Colton Welker, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Josh Fuentes will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. First delivery to him as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. This one's flared out toward left. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, left fielder, Rival Tapia.
So now to the plate, Raimel Tapia, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Softly hit out toward short. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Roll. One of the things I think base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Charlie Blackmon will be next. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Fuentes, the runner at third. Tapia on second. Hampson at first. One gone. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
First pitch on its way. Trevor Story is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped him up. Smith moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
18-7 in this ball game today. The Dodgers put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Clayton Kershaw gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Herman Marquez was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon